Peace and blessings. I am Jasira Kahina. You can also call me Coach J, and I help high achieving women just like you find and maintain excellence and balance in all areas of your lives while you're out changing the world. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to talk about a topic that is near and dear to my heart when we talk about all things high achieving, self development, all of that good stuff, and it is the value of reading. Now, most of you may already know the benefits of it, or maybe it's just something that was instilled in you as a child, like it was with me, to the point that it's just second nature to you. Whatever part of the spectrum you fit on, though, I want to bring up three reasons why reading is so important to the life of a high achieving woman, and why, if you are not doing this, why you should start. If you're ready, let's go ahead with number one. All right, one of the best reasons that you should start reading, we've all heard this, information and knowledge. Oh my God, the things that you can learn about the world, about yourself, about a particular hobby, about mindsets, about the way people think or react or behave in certain ways. Reading gives you this window to the rest of the world that you may not see otherwise, because of course we are one person, so we are limited in how many places we can be at one time and how much we can learn at one time. Reading allows us to expand beyond our current communities, our current mindsets, our current friendships, relationships, our current businesses. We can learn, expand, and grow in so many different ways by reading. Now let me stop here, because I know some may say, okay, I hear what you're saying, but Coach J, I just don't like to read. No problem. As much as I love reading books, actually picking it up and smelling the pages and things like that, I recognize that there are others who may not feel that way. Y'all just get Audible. Just get Audible. Move forward in your life. Allow yourself to listen to these audiobooks while you're driving, washing dishes, maybe even turning on a radio and leaving it on your countertop while you're in the bath or the shower or something like that. There are so many different ways to read books now, and I just encourage you to try one of them if the traditional route is just not for you. All right, let's get into the second reason that I think reading is something that has to be implemented into the life of a high achieving woman such as yourself, okay? All right, so the second reason is going to be attached to reason one, but it's the self-development. Reading to me is a self-development cheat code. Here's what I mean by that. There are other things that are happening while you're going through the process of reading or listening to a book. You're increasing your vocabulary by, if you're going through the process of listening to a book on Audible or something like that, right? What happens is your brain, it gets to the point where it starts to listen to how people are enunciating and phrasing and speaking in ways that keep you engaged. That will sometimes correlate to your brain picking up how to speak, how to phrase, how to enunciate. And it puts you in this position where you have more confidence in your ability to speak. You have more confidence in your ability to think. If you'll listen to any of the motivational speakers or those that you find inspiration from, you're going to find that virtually all of them tell you that they read as much as they possibly can per day, not even per week. They read as much as they can. Sometimes they will forego TV to read another book, right? So I caution you, if you are someone who is averse to reading, really think about the different ways that it can increase other areas where you also may have insecurities. You may be insecure about speaking in public. You may not feel comfortable having conversations with people one-on-one. Y'all, reading is that cheat code to help you feel more comfortable about your ability to speak and what it is that you have to say. So I strongly encourage that you give it a shot. All right, before we go into number three, let me know how you're feeling and thinking down in the comments. Let me know, do you see a benefit to reading? Have you been reading a lot? What are some of your favorite books that other people who watch this video after you can maybe pick up on Audible or through YouTube or maybe even the public library? Share that below. All right, before we get into number three, I also want to remind you guys of a wonderful cohort that I have starting next Monday. I am doing a cohort called Yes, I Am and Yes, I Can. And this is all about high achieving women like you and me who are willing to admit that they sometimes struggle with imposter syndrome. You know what it is. It's that thing that causes you to doubt yourself, causes you to procrastinate, causes you to maybe even self sabotage an opportunity that you've been given or anything of that nature. If you are willing to acknowledge that this is something that you need help with, I am so honored to be able to offer this program to you. Make sure you click the link in the description so that you can register. Registration will close at 11:59 p.m. Central Time on Friday, May 5th. I look forward to seeing you there. Make sure you register now. All right, let's get into the third reason that I am such a huge fan of reading. Now, one of the reasons that I will talk about later this week, this is actually going to slide into the topic that I plan to discuss tomorrow. Reading is the perfect way to both start and end your day. Well, how can it be the perfect way to do both? So here's what I have found in my experience. When I start my day off reading, I'm gently waking my mind up and getting it ready to work for our best interests for the start of the day. It's not jarring in any way. It's not something that causes me any anxiety or makes me feel like I have to get up and just start pushing as soon as the alarm goes off. It allows me to gently get my senses going by listening or reading a book right when I wake up. Some people will tell you that they read 30 minutes to an hour each morning and 30 minutes to an hour each night. I'm around the 30 to 45 minute mark myself, and I cannot express to you how much better my day starts when I know that I've allowed my mind to wake up at a great pace, doing something that's already productive. Now, the cool thing about reading at night is if you allow yourself to get to a place where you're reading instead of checking your email one last time, scrolling social media one last time, or even looking at TV before you fall asleep. What I find is reading at night, the same way that it gently wakes me up, it also gently allows me to rest. I don't have the blue screen issue that keeps me going, or keeps my mind going and looking for new things to stay focused on. I'm able to just enjoy reading the book. Yes, I'm getting more education and more information, but because I'm doing it at night, I'm also doing it in an environment that's free of a lot of distractions, without my phone being around, and with me being able to just focus on winding down for the day so that I can just go to sleep in a very thoughtful way. So I encourage those of you who may be looking for a different way to go to sleep, or you find that you're having issues staying asleep, issues getting tired. If you're someone who maybe still scrolls at night because it's just a habit that we've all had, we have to make a concentrated effort to break it. Or if you're someone who finds that you just watch TV till you fall asleep and it's still not working, or you just want to do something different, I encourage you to find a book and get to a place where you allow yourself 30 minutes to an hour to read instead of scroll. Now, for those of you who read on Kindles or read on your phone, Alice, won't that still be the blue screen? Technically, yes, but they both have these awesome features called True Tone or Nighttime. And what they'll do is make your screen more amber than white, so that you're not getting all of that white noise through your eyes late at night. It's a much more subtle way of reading a book on those electronic devices. So if you have any issues figuring out where those are, I know that there are a ton of different videos that talk about it here on YouTube. You can also Google information on what is going to be best for you. That is what I have for today. I hope you found value in it. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, that bell notification, so that you know when I've uploaded new material. Make sure you check the description to find out all of the various ways that you can connect with me on social media. And don't forget to register for the Yes I Am and Yes I Can cohort that is starting next Monday. I am so excited about those of you who are already signed up, and for those of you who are going to go ahead and join today. All right, until tomorrow, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.